And we are going. What's going on with everybody? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Orange Dungeon, giving it to you real raw, rugged. And I got somebody on the other line. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Who we got here today?
What's up? This Billie Eilish. Nah, this Maxo, man. Um, my name. Some people call me Lil Bill. You know me like that. Some people call me Max. Hello. But yeah, nigga, it's me.
Hey, man, how you doing today, man?
I'm good. I'm good, bro. I feel like I didn't like. I feel like I didn't. My whole energy different right now. Like I've been feeling like I'm in a mode right now. Like I had to like I don't know. I've been going through like feel me. It just be that time where you gotta get rid of things to like leave room for things, and it's I did that for real, and just went cold turkey on some things, and then I'm just like I feel focused, bro. Like nonetheless,
Is
feel
that
like
I was gonna say, is that more like worldly possessions or is that like relationships with people?
nah, nothing tangible, just relationships with people. Yeah, just relationships with people. I feel like I'm already so rich in spirit, man. Anything that be coming is like, oh, okay, we did that. But it's like, really, I just be talking about with people, bro. You know when Carmelo went to the Knicks from the Nuggets,
Yeah,
this nigga he had to cut like all his homies off,
really.
like all his homies off because they was like, not that this is, I just feel where he was at with it. But because he was like, bro, I'm not gonna see a different version of me if I don't like weave some things out that are like kind of like not watering me.
Mm.
Of me, so I don't know. I feel like that's been my energy hockey, and I've been feeling good off of it for real.
That's interesting. Yesterday I was just talking to somebody and I was talking about change and like yourself, like inner change and whatnot, and that's hard to do because it's much easier to just be stagnant and just chill. Like
It's
that's a fun thing to be complacent because you don't gotta do nothing. You can just sit there and be complacent, but to
yeah,
actually want change within yourself, that take work.
complacency. Yeah, it does. It really does. But complacency, low key, make me want to die, bro.
Mm,
Cause what's the point of that? Like, I don't ever want to feel complacent. I be looking at my mom and I'm like, she, she 50 something still every day working. And it's like, that's not, we want to get loose in we want to make, in the future, we work for our money to make money for us, basically. So
yeah.
we could just have some passive income. But I'm like, I always want to wake up and dream, bro, and feel like inspired. I really don't like complacency. Also, complacency just don't align with my intuition and how I feel where I need to be at.
Mm.
It just don't. Like, and sometimes that leaves me in a position of having to choose. Like, but it's like I can't. I don't know, especially in this climate, bro. Like, I can't be. Niggas can't be complacent. We can't be complacent out here, bro. We gotta wake up, like, and put shit in motion. And just like, even if it's just waking up and thinking that way, doing one thing that like is progressive towards something. Like, I don't know, man. Shit. I feel like I've always felt like it's not enough time to do everything, but right now it feels like that. So right now I feel like I just gotta cut the bullshit out because it's no time to be playing like that.
Mm-mm.
Like, I don't got no time for that. Gas $8. Feel me? Can't that alone, bro. Where the avocados? You know?
So you finna make me get in a whole different bag because this thing you got me thinking because I don't know if you're into documentaries. I'm a big documentary nigga.
I fuck with them, but it depends.
Okay, so let me tell you about this documentary. It's a
Yeah.
documentary on Apple TV called "The Year Music Changed in 1971," It's a
Uh-huh.
very interesting documentary where they're talking just about like why and how music changed in 1971. And it's a couple episodes particularly focusing on black people. It's not just on black people, but there's a couple episodes that focus on specific black music in the year of 1971. And
Uh-huh.
just looking at that, I've always been interested in like Black Panthers, and that's kind of like in that time frame with
Yeah.
George Jackson and all of them. And it's just very interesting to see like it seemed like black people were very into being like just aware and not complacent, because it was a point in time where niggas came over here, didn't know their identity, didn't know anything or whatnot, but they had to come to some point where, hey, we want to learn about Africa. Hey, we want to learn about people that came before us. Hey, we want to learn about shit. Why my hair nappy? I want to learn, all of this shit. And it
Yeah.
seemed like it just seemed like around that time, a consciousness amongst black people just spread it everywhere. I'm gonna call you king and queen, not whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it seemed
Yeah.
like they wanted to grow. And hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Government, not a good entity, but them niggas did their job fucking us up. I mean, them niggas
Oh
put in,
God.
them niggas dropped 81 points to fucking us up.
On
They
everything.
seen
It's
black
our
people
fault.
elevating. They seen niggas elevating. They was like, oh, you niggas are elevating. We gonna put a bullet in all you niggas' brains. That's elevating you niggas. So I say all that to say, I feel like at that time I wasn't alive, you wasn't alive, so we can't speak for it. But it just seems like black people were in this mind state where they wanted to just grow and just be great. Not that black people don't want to be great today, but I feel like we've seen the effects
I
of
was gonna
us.
say that shit
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just seems like you could tell, bro. Niggas, the government will put their foot on niggas' necks, and it shows today.
It do, bro. Hey, niggas did the switcheroo on us so many times that we don't even know what the switcheroo is right now. For real.
That's a bar.
For real though. Like we really lost in the sauce now. So it's like, damn, I think that's a little scary how much you gotta pick shit apart to kind of find out. But then it's also so obvious, but then I realize things being so obvious on the forefront of what's going on, even from the phone to the bills we sign into all the shit that's going on right now. I feel like it's been showing me just kind of how like I didn't thought niggas was stronger than they just showed me in the past 4 years, basically.
Mm.
Like, cause you feel me? Like, I don't know. I'm not no vaccine ass nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you. So, I just seen like, just even off the rip how that went, where it was like, damn, okay, I got people that don't even really, I know don't go to the doctor telling me to get a vaccine, but it's like, I don't know. It was just weird because I just seen everybody go against everything that they were standing on out of fear.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, that shit just kind of crazy. But yeah, we not built like that on this side.
I mean, like I said, the COVID thing was interesting. The George Floyd era, excuse me, was interesting. I don't know. It
Bro,
shows you a lot.
Von Martin era, all the eras that wasn't on the news, you feel me? Like, niggas been dying out here. Niggas, people, you feel me? People, black people, everybody, niggas, universal to me, been dying forever off some stupid shit, and it ain't been even publicized. Now we got phones, so it's like, but we got phones with cameras, but it's just like, bro, all this shit just get old, and then I just realized like how all this shit really affect growing up a young nigga psyche, bro.
Yeah.
Like really how a nigga reacts to the world, and it's like, bro, I can only see so many niggas, black men, dying off some senseless shit. That's a first-hand reflection of me when I see that. I can't even help but be like, damn. So it's like I just realized sometimes how seeing all this shit go down, and then not only niggas dying, seeing niggas get off with murder is really the traumatizing part, because that make you really realize how powerless a nigga is for real. And it's like, damn, that should be kind of just like, bro, I don't know, man.
I used to
That's
be very optimistic, bro. I think I've became like pessimistic when it comes to like black people in America. Like when George Floyd died, and I seen everybody like protesting and doing this stuff. It was just a pessimistic in me. It couldn't help but just be like, a couple years from now, niggas aren't gonna care about niggas getting killed anymore. Because I think about it like this: I don't think really anybody cares about black people. Sometimes including black people, because if you
yeah,
care about black people, bro, okay, you brought up basketball. I'm a big sports fan, so
mm,
I'm equated to basketball. If you're a basketball fan, you tapped into the season, you tapped into the playoffs. In the off
yeah,
season, you tapped into the trades, you tapped into
yeah,
everything going on because you care, you love, you know the history of basketball, you know everything. If you
yeah.
care about black people, I think that you care about everything that's going on, even if it's not on TV. You know the history of black people. You tapped into the actual things that's going on in your community, the local. You feel me? But I don't really see that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's trending. I gotta care about this.
Bruh, but that's the media. That's the media taking advantage to where we gotta manipulate and to where we gotta actually pay attention, bro.
Yeah.
We really have to look because that the media is really in different spaces than it's ever been. And like propaganda, like it's like some of that shit just stirs what we should be thinking about.
Mm.
Stir from it. That's how I feel. But yeah, bro, it's it's a crazy time. But on a positive note, it is like a renaissance, and it's very much so like a lot of great world changing feelings and art and a lot of shifts coming out of this time that are bringing more stuff to the attention to give ourselves knowledge so we can move forward if we really listening. Like we all teaching ourselves within what we creating because you feel me, nigga. Everybody doing this, myself included, vessels, bro, to what we need in this time. Everybody that's making music like that. So it's like I just yeah. I think it's a positive part. That's a positive part to it. For
Yeah.
real. Like may not be a lot going around right now, but it's like a lot of like excess, but like it's still love and it's still like great minds in these times, bro, that really can't go overlooked just because it's a lot of bullshit to focus on, you feel me?
I feel like it's. I've said this plenty of times interviewing people. I feel like the music that you're making, the music, whoever you want to include with the Sages and the Pink Seafoods and the Earls and whoever you want to put in there, that type of music, I feel like that is a renaissance. That's a black movement, in my opinion, because I feel like that music is like basically music to be vulnerable, to, like black men being vulnerable, and you can be vulnerable in many ways, but I feel like the way you guys are being vulnerable is something that's healthy within. I feel like the gaze of the black community.
Bro, yeah, it's like sometimes I be forgetting about that part. It's like, but I do feel like it's like I feel like I just feel like like that shit kind of just smacked like a it just like it happened like that. It's like it started out the root of expression. Like for myself, I could just say it's just to like literally like speak to myself, have a conversation that I ain't had to be been able to have outside. And it's like within doing that, it's gone. You gonna bleed because it's like damn. I was talking to Sauce Malone yesterday. With me and the homie Steven was over his crib, and we was like, he was saying like some like we was just talking about how sometimes bleeding like that can make you feel like misplaced in the world
Mm.
because it's like it's super vulnerable and scary because it's like so much. It's honestly like it's something so simple picked apart so crazily, and sometimes that shit just be like a little overwhelming. But then it's like on a flip to circle back to what you were saying, like it's necessary, bro. You feel me? Of niggas like black men and black women and black whoever black people really talking about how they really feel, not just like talking to talk. Like that's really important because that's really going, whether we want to acknowledge it or not, affect the minds to come in 20 years. I can see some of the people it's affected just in within the last 4 years how things is changing. It's like I don't know. Like I feel like it's just time to be transparent about how you feel.
And kind of going off that, I read in interviews where you said that music is therapeutic for you, and I just want to hear more about that. Like,
Yeah, sometimes that should be reverse therapy though, for real.
for
Cause nigga be going crazy because it's like I just it's like I be making some shit and then it's like I just be having to let shit go. I have to like it's like how can I break this down to where it's not all over the place? Like like I forgot what I was even gonna say, bro. But it was gonna link somewhere, but the link just broke. It was rusty.
it's just an interesting concept to me that like people say like music is therapy or their art is therapy, because I can see that becoming a lot, because it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like unregulated therapy in a sense, because you may get
Oh, go ahead though.
no fuck it, what
But
you about to say?
this shit be it's like these songs, it be pieces of me. But it's like we're starting to release this next album with that last joint and just I was like this shit on like starting to release this album and rolling and you feel me rolling this shit out. It's like letting me know that like damn like okay I need to release this to let go of this piece of me.
Mm.
And it's like it's almost like it's crazy, bro. How like that I don't know shit. It could really lead. It's therapeutic, but it could also put you into like a lonely space where it's just you and that, and then it be like weird sometimes when it be like that. I feel like everybody got to go through that though. Like, but yeah, man,
have
it
you ever
is it is therapy though.
have you ever felt uncomfortable doing a song, like because the truth may have been so like harsh or something that you had to put in
Yeah,
a song?
I felt uncomfortable doing songs for sure. Definitely. I don't. I don't record with like too many people in the room and shit. So a lot of the times I'll be with somebody that I'm cool with. But yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Or even just like I remember when I first started and before like I showed my mom and stuff, or she found it actually. I remember I was just super like embarrassed to talk about things we've been through that she may not even know I noticed.
Mm.
Like, and I almost was like that. That was a little like embarrassing,
Yeah.
almost. But yeah, I don't know. The music shit is kind of honestly weird to me. It's kind of honest. It's weird. Like, and I love it, and I'm grateful that like my life is going this way, and I wouldn't take it back. But sometimes it just like makes me think about like what I could put in place of it that could also open me up to whole other things. And right, I think I'm honestly trying to go. I'm trying to learn how to like balance that for real. Just like yeah, just trying not to become one of these. Like you feel me? How them old jazz niggas be, where it's like niggas just be like, you feel me? Like all in the music, and it's like I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to balance that shit, bro.
What else would you ever replace music with, like other things?
It's like maybe just love in different ways. I just feel so like tunnel vision sometimes trying to do what I'm trying to do. But I don't know, man. I think I would just like replace it with like love, bro, and just like it's love within this, but it's like giving myself, creating space for that, dedicating my time to that. You feel me? Like I think I'll probably just be a nigga. You feel me? If I wasn't, sometimes if I wasn't, if I feel like I wasn't trying to so diligent with this and just trying to like do what I see in my head, I would have more room to just. I would have more capacity
Mm.
energetically to spread it around. I don't know, bro. All my life, I just been so fixated, and it's like I don't know, man. That shit just is like I don't really like that shit all the time because it make me put me first sometimes. Where I'm just like, damn, I can't even feel bad because it's for a good purpose. But yeah, my bad.
No,
I would, I would just I would just replace this shit with spending my time differently, like I spoke of.
you grew up playing. You grew up hooping, right?
I grew up hooping, yes
You
sir.
think that like affected the way that you think now, like with the way that you deal with things? Because I grew up hooping too, and I know like if you're in a team atmosphere or you just think if you're an athlete and you play sports, you think of things differently than somebody who didn't grow up playing sports.
Yeah. I totally feel what you're saying. I think it did make me like, in order to like, in order, sports taught me to push through
Mm.
things. And sometimes to push through, you gotta compartmentalize. And I think that is where it affected me.
Mm.
Yeah. In a nutshell, for real.
You think more of in a negative way or
More so just in a way that that I dedicate to being focused, like
gotcha?
in a positive way, but it's negatives to every positive, you know. Um, but yeah, man, I wouldn't trade nothing. No, I wouldn't trade nothing.
I definitely live with no regrets. I remember when I first discovered you, I like seeing like the pictures of you like as a kid, like in basketball clothes or whatnot. And every time I look at a video, I'm like, wow, this nigga is the tallest person in this video. I was like, I don't know if this nigga just has short friends to make himself feel better, or if this nigga's an actual giant. How tall are you?
Like 6'5", bro.
Okay, so you're an
My
actual
brother,
giant for
my
sure.
brother is 6'8". Like we tall. We tall over here. My
So
little brother is not as tall, but he's like only 19, 20.
I have this thing where when I interview people that play basketball, I usually like to challenge them like one on one, like let's hoop. I'm not doing that with you. You're 6'5", but I will run twos with you. You be my
Hey,
duo nigga. You know what I'm saying?
lucky. I'm not even gonna lie, homie. You probably get on me for real because I smoke so much weed and I really ain't active like I need to. I do my little shit in the morning, you feel me? But it's like cardio wise, I jump rope. Like maybe I could get out though because I did run some fives like not too long ago and I was tired, but I wasn't dead. Though, you feel me?
What's your
Uh,
game?
right now it's undefined. I'll tell you that because I was so rusty, bro, to where it's like, okay, I know my brain know what I want to do, but it's like, okay, let me like, I need to. I'll be really having a warm up, but I feel like, bro, I'm anywhere from like the 3 to the 5, honestly. But in today's game, I'm a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like a 3, 4.
Hey, if I'm ever out there in Cali, man, let's hoop, man.
Bro, I'm with it. I know some perks you already know.
All right, for sure. It's funny. We're like a little minute into this. We have not talked about music at all. Um,
Bro,
and I do want to talk about music because nigga, you make music, but also outside of that, I spent probably too much time. Not too much time. It's a great album, but nigga, I've spent a lot of time with Lil Big Man. Like, I'm going to break this down to you. I spent an hour and 30 minutes on headphones. I'm going to tell you why I spent an hour and 30 minutes on that song. One, it's a really good song, but nigga, it reminded me of another song, and I could not think of it. It was 2 in the morning, and I was like, nigga, what does this beat remind me of? I spent an hour and 30 minutes listening to it, and I got it on that hour and 30 minute mark. It's a song I don't expect a lot of people to know because it's an unreleased song, but Kendrick and Absol has this song from years ago called "For My Girlfriends." It's that shit that my girlfriend are like. It's an unreleased song, and I only know it because I used to listen to like a whole bunch of unreleased tapes by them. And it's this part in the beat. Specifically, I wrote it down. 1 minute and 9 seconds on headphones, or 1 minute and 6 seconds on headphones. This beat does this thing, and it reminded me just like that song, and I love that song. And what you did to that song, fucking great, man. What you say? What you say? What you say? How you mad? What you say? How you mad? I spin. What you say? Damn shit. What you say, bro? Hold on. What you say? Hold on. What you say? You know what I'm talking about, man. What you say? Hold on. We gonna have to pull that bitch up, man. What you say, nigga? Say, oh man, nigga, that shit done slipped my mind, man. But no, great song, great song. I
Thank you
will say
though,
that,
for
man.
real though. I appreciate you, but I do. Send me that song you talking about because I really ain't heard it.
Nigga, that this part right here specifically, this is this part right here, the way it goes. The da na 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 da na. It's a similar part in that For My Girlfriend song, and it's fire, man.
That's
Why you
hard.
mad? I spend. What'd you say? The shit where you like, I spend more time with you than I do my homies. I love that part. Fire
Hey,
part.
thank you, bro. Hey, on some real shit. I think for that record, we had really went to the record store, got some records, used some that we already had, and like got busy with all that shit was fresh.
Mm.
I think everything but the last part of In My Pennies. Yeah, niggas was grinding, like with that. But I feel like a few of them, like all the Suave ones was fresh. That's a Suave one.
Yeah.
The last name David ones, I think I had a little longer. And it was, yeah, I think like Crown Heights I had made that. But yeah, thank you, bro. I really appreciate you,
You
man.
know something interesting about that album to me is that it's it sounds nostalgic, but I've never heard it before. Like the first time I heard it, it sounded nostalgic. Like damn, I feel like I heard this before. Not like it sounded like old or anything, but it just it like it gets you reminiscent almost, and
I'm hearing you.
but it still sounds fresh. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard any of the samples, but still it felt like damn, this feel like a nostalgic time of my life or something. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I knew, it was one sample that I had heard before. It was on No Love, because I think
Yeah,
Haji
yeah.
Beats had sampled that on the Untitled EP, and
Oh, that's hard.
very good EP. But yeah, I listened to that, and it's just like damn, bro, this shit sounds so refreshing, but still so nostalgic at the same time. And I don't know how you captured that, because I feel like that's hard, because a lot of niggas try to do nostalgia acts where they'll just straight up cosplay a 90s rapper or some shit, but that's not what that sounds like. This
I'm
sounds like something of
not a
today.
Sprite remix. I need niggas to know that this is not Maxo. I am not a Sprite remix, bro. I need niggas to know that, bro. Like, I'm not like, I'm gonna be the humble man that I am and be like, yeah, niggas be inspired by so many. I be thanking my people around me and just like, but it ain't even all music niggas. It could be my cousins or my family. Niggas that keep me inspired. But it's like, bro, I be feeling like music don't even scrape the brink of what I feel like I be wanting to express.
Mm.
So it's like one vessel of creativity. And it's like I just feel like sometimes, like right now, I have a whole album. Like I'm about to shoot this video, and I'm like a visual artist now, but it feels just as great.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like I don't know, man. This shit is fun though. I will say some of these parts be like training though, but it's fun.
I can't wait to hear what you got coming up because, like I said, the little big man. I mean, you was just like I said, the production and the way that you fit the production and the way that you write. I feel like even from like listening to your first tapes and just to that, you improved as a writer. So I'm already knowing that you improved even more as a writer because I feel like you have a good way to just give like a window to your mind almost, you know.
Shout out all them. I'm hearing you. Shout out all them all the homies close and far too. Feel me? You feel me? Like Pink Seafood, Mike. All these artists, Kid, Live, like all these Fly, like it's so many people like across the map, but just people I listen to, just like amongst Mavi, like all these people, like Sideshow, Tebe, Earl, like all these Navy, like all these people. You feel me? Like I need my niggas to know too
Mm.
that like where I stand at too. Like I definitely love the art my niggas put into the world.
Hey, that nigga Pink Seafood went crazy on the
Bro,
single, bro.
but feel me, like, but for me, seeing that shit, it's like, bro, I don't be trying to be the nigga where it's like, bro, I've been knowing this nigga done it out. But this really my dog. Like, I really love this nigga. You feel me? You know my mama. Like, this nigga really my nigga. So it's like, to see niggas really like, you feel me? It's really like, I didn't see my nigga grind, bro. That nigga been grinding in this shit way before I've been grinding this shit for real. I met him when he been. So it's like, but wasn't this? You feel me? It's still. So it's like, I love that nigga, man. That shit really. That's what I'm most excited to see. To be honest with you, so that's where I'll be at with it. And then it's like, that's my nigga. So it's like, I can't be. You feel me? Like,
Nah, cool
I
dude.
can't pop enough bottles to that. I wish I had infinite.
Like I said,
Right now.
I always tell this story because I just thought it was such a nice thing for this nigga to do. I interviewed him and I told him like, hey bro, if you ever get a chance, like let that nigga Sage know I want to interview him. And he was like, oh, I got you, I got you. You know, nigga, "Oh, I got you." This nigga actually did tell him, and I just thought that was like very nice of him to do because niggas don't have to do stuff like that. So that was just a
Yeah.
little thing that showed me like that was a genuine thing. He actually remembered to do that and did like,
You know,
you know
niggas
what I'm
have
saying?
powers in this world, right? So, like, we all have powers. His power is like a link.
Mm.
He's going like, I can't name the countless amount of times just like rolling with this nigga and just like having the most like productive days with to what seemed like on accident, but it's just like he like he just like his power is like he just connects things. He like does a good job connecting things. Is what I noticed. Real.
Nah, he's fire in the way he slid on 48. About by the way, if I'm not mistaken, on the video, the first half it's a last name David.
Say that.
Right?
That is last name David on the first half. But
Gotcha.
look, see, that's my fault because I ain't get my niggas on the same page. I just be so like, and I forgot to tell him like, but I told him the song was on it, but I just forgot to tell him how I was gonna do it. But I just wanted to release the Madlib song with Seafood on streaming and everywhere, and then have that song as a secret song in the video. You feel me? So it's like that shit is definitely last name David. Though I need niggas to know that, but that shit kind of got confusing. I noticed for people.
Nah, he went crazy on that.
That beat, bro. That you gotta understand. Last name David, like that's bro, that like these is really my niggas. You feel me? But that's really my dog too. Like on some real shit. Like on some IE shit too. Like for real, if niggas know, niggas know. Rancho Cucamonga type shit. I pulled up. I remember just seeing him at beat up was with I would be with the homie Vic. niggas, he knew my brother and shit, or he knows my brother, and we just connected. Like that's my dog, bro. He really like. I appreciate that man because he really goes out his way to love and accept the whole being, not just pieces that he understands. And that's really important to me. Like, cause I'm not judging nobody. I don't judge nobody unless you're on some weird shit. I don't. I'm still not judging you. I still can't cut niggas off from a conversation, to be honest with you. But it's like, I really think that's like that, like being able to understand or just have room to hear, even if you don't understand, like, and love everything about a person. It just like, I feel like it just, that's just like that's just like a really like, I feel like everybody just seeks to be around what they agree with, but that's not how the world moves forward. Like, you gotta communicate with the enemy. Think about sometimes. I don't know. Like, I'm from LA, so it's like I be thinking about, like, not that this has anything to do with my life personally, but just knowing. I be thinking like back in the day when niggas was like all the gangbang and shit, when niggas was outside, it would be and still to this day when it's like that, like, oh geez, it'd be like a real war. Like, it'd be people, you step it, like you seen the Warriors,
Yeah.
like you step up and then it's like two people step up and then it's like, what we doing, we good, like, where you, like, this where I'm at. Like, niggas gotta communicate even if you don't agree. I feel like that's just a loss. Like, that's the one thing I don't like about just the world, bro. Everybody's so quick to just like almost move to their convenience, but you can't blame niggas because everybody got their life. But it's like, and I'm guilty too. But it's like, it's weird, bro.
See, y'all LA niggas, y'all move different because y'all got gangs. There's no gangs down here. Like, that's such a foreign concept to me to understand what
But
a
fuck,
gang is.
I don't even want to talk about
Not even that. I'm just saying in the sense of like, y'all niggas move with like how can I put it? Y'all niggas have like, I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like you niggas have to remove with some type of like honor, respect, because it's like, oh, like that's my big homie. I hear niggas say big homie all the time. Not in the gang shit, but just in general. I hear niggas big homie that. Down here, dog. Niggas don't care how old you is. Oh, like nigga, we shooting you. We this and that. Like, niggas is on go. I feel like LA niggas, you niggas, like, code is instilled with you. Even if you the most square nigga, I feel like you niggas move off some type of code. Down here, it's just like, nigga, we don't go.
I think it's just awareness. Because, like, this is not a place you want to just be someone but. So I think just having that instilled in the back of your head, it's gonna make you move different regardless of what you want. Like, I think that's like a common thread from people that are from here.
Yeah.
So,
You ever lived anywhere else outside of the California area?
nah, I stayed in LA, I stayed in Pomona, I stayed in Claremont, I stayed in them three places, Ladera, for real.
Nah,
But
but that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine you living down here somewhere, it'd just be a culture shock. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, oh man, like this is very different from what I'm used to.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I need to. I've been thinking about moving somewhere else, though. To be honest with you,
Where, like, in what region?
I think I would might spend some time in London for real.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a greedy nigga. Their food looks absolutely disgusting. I don't know what y'all did with the
Hey,
dudes up, man.
no, real talk. Hey, me and my mama was coming back from Senegal. We had to stop in London one time, and they gave. I said Caesar salad. These niggas gave me a salad with some wet ass salmon on it. Slim ass salmon. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I put the lid back on that bitch. Like, nigga, them niggas had me fucked up, bro. I got some French fries, and still the French fries was whatever. Like, yeah, they But then we was in an area probably where we ain't even know nothing. So when I go out there and actually tap in with the homies, it's like I feel like niggas gonna at least, you feel me. I'm gonna definitely know where to eat at. I can't not be nowhere and know where to eat at. I'm gonna just go home. Honestly, that's what type of person I am.
Hey man, you like I was saying about like just you man, you were killing it with the music coming out, and I realized you followed somebody, and then you posted about them today, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be crazy. I was gonna ask you like, what's your relationship with Dominic Maker, and then I seen that you posted today that he's executive producing the album, correctly?
Yes, yes, Big Dom.
Tell me
Yeah,
more about that. That nigga's a legend.
from from Mount Kimby. Yeah, that dude, yo, I love Dom. He's really cool. He's a really cool dude. Like I feel like I met him in low key of way where it was like it was almost like if I wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have had the same relationship that I had with him. But I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I fuck with how he jokes and shit and just type of human he is. He has a great heart. It's like so I just recognized that early. I feel like it was like this dude is genuine. I'm gonna fuck with this dude, and and I fuck with him because what side of it, he just like like when I brought it up, he ain't have to think about it a long time. It was like for sure, like, and that shit was super cool to me because I don't even think I really showed him much at that point. Like, and I was just really trying to be in the background because it wasn't even my session, to be honest. But yeah, he just helped me. So basically, I just brought like 13 songs to him, and he helped me just do all the in between stuff in the sound. You know what I mean? Like the wiggly stuff.
Yeah.
And we just sipped some wine, got to know each other. Real helped me like just like add different parts like on the section part. So just across the album. Super big help. Really what I needed. Like really what I like it's like, bro, me and Dom is just one of them examples to where it's like, damn, I gotta just trust the path, bro.
Yeah.
Places where I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like doing this, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna just pull up, and it may be a blessing in disguise that I met this dude, and he also just allows. I like how he just like he thinks way differently than me, so it like makes me think different.
No,
I fuck with that shit.
for sure. I've always admired Brett from a distance, and to see that you was working with him, and he's worked with like some of my favorite artists. So to see him work with you, I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
is that's cool.
It's probably random, huh?
I was not expecting. I'm not gonna lie. I was not because when I seen him, I've seen y'all follow each other. I was like, I wonder what's their connection. That's interesting. And then you posted that today. I was like, oh, I 100% got to bring this up. Like that's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. No, I fuck with Dom, bro. Yeah, I'm so excited to drop this shit, bro. We looking at the fall time.
Okay.
So, like, feel me. I got some shit coming before then, as far as like visual aspects, and I'm just so excited, bro. Like everybody that helped on this shit, just like from Madlib to last name David, Kareem Reagan, Kid, Live, all the features, Beat Butchers, like Seafood, like everybody that I really tapped in with on this shit. I feel like I built a relationship with, you feel me? Like, and then with Butcher, it's like I fuck with Beat Butcher because I kind of seen him. It's like I feel like I met him when he was like, but dog, he's ambitious as hell. He's gonna get it. But it's like I met him, like niggas know what time it is with his production right now. Like especially with the Griselda shit too. But right now it's in a whole different space because like he not even known for that sound no more. He's fluid, which is beautiful for a producer. But I really just fuck with him as a person too. He's a really cool dude, man. I tapped in with him like a minute back. I feel like, and we low key working on a tape. I could say that.
Heck,
But
I can't wait, man.
yeah, bro. But yeah, I'm excited for this album, bro. It's gonna be called "Even God Has a Sense of Humor."
Mm. Is that an exclusive here? Have you said that
Yeah,
anywhere? Oh, okay.
yeah. I said it lightweight in the caption, but I might tweet it.
For sure, for sure. Hey, you named some names too. I think it said he got. You just casually say, "I got Kareem Riggins." Like that's a big ass name right now, but you got Kareem Riggins on this. Hey, that's that boy right there.
That's that right there. That's
You
that
feel me?
right there. That's that. He really and he a cool dude too. And he really like. It was just crazy being able to sit in the studio with that nigga. You feel
Mm.
me? And him want to pull up. Like that shit was beautiful. Like I sat in the studio with all these niggas except Madlib, cause but like he like yeah that nigga's nasty, bro, on them drums. It's stupid, bro. It's like he breathes that way. It's like drummers think different.
Mm.
It's like, and it's interesting being in the. I learned so much, bro. Like almost to points where I was like, damn, do I need to be? I need to just play the background with these niggas. Low key, especially on the mixes. I be learning so much in these sessions, bro, because I'm around niggas that like, it's so much experience that's just off the back of their hand that that's new to me. You feel me? That it's hard to not pay attention.
People who play percussion, they're on their own thing. Like I was in a symphonic band growing up, and I played trombone, so I was in the brass, and everybody was kind of connected. Even the woodwinds and the brass was kind of connected. But them percussion, like they damn near had like their own practice sessions, like without us, and they'll come to us, not even practicing with us, being on beat. You're like, you didn't even practice the whole. Like how y'all on beat? Like it's like they are different. Their brains are different.
Yeah,
Shout out to the percussionists. But yeah, I can't wait to hear what this sounds like. But yeah, man, I don't want to keep you for too long, man. If you got anything else you got to say to the people out there, man, let it be known.
Um, just have a good day, for real. Enjoy yourself, everybody that loves me. I love you, and that's really who I'm talking to, man. Fuck you if it's fuck me. Period. But thank you, bro, for your time as well. I really actually fucked with this shit.
Hey, I want to thank you for get out of here because one lets me know to the people watching. We've been talking about this for a pretty long time. Me and you've been DMing back and forth,
Yeah,
and for whatever reason, you kept in contact. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate
yeah,
you for keep like you actually like you'd be 3 months later. You'd be like, "Hey, bro, I ain't forget about you. Just been living life or whatever." And the fact that you kept coming back, I was like, once again, that's something you have to do. I appreciate that. That was very very courteous
thank
of
you
you.
for saying that, bro.
Yeah,
Because I do appreciate what you do for real. It's very human, for real.
I tried,
That's
man. I
yeah.
tried, man.
I tried, man. But you got under that bonnet, bro.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I tried to match it with the camouflage shirt. You know what I'm saying? Got the a little
Bro,
slight shit, but
what you be doing over there, man? You chilling? You in school? Like you
yeah,
work?
yeah. I'm in school right now. I graduated in April with my
Hell
bachelor's
yeah,
degree. So yeah,
that's fire, bro. Congrats.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man.
niggas doing big things, man.
I'm trying, man. For everybody watching, hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, I say what I mean. I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate. Players gonna play. Y'all niggas holla at your boy, man. And that is.